Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. The governor of Edo State, Monday Okpebholo, promised Tinubu 2.5 million votes. He say over 2 million Edo people wey dey UK make dem call their family back home, make dem vote for Tinubu for 2027. Make I leave you, make you hear from Joseph. Wetin he get to talk for this matter?
Intellectuals. So it's quite unfortunate that Tinubu and Okpebholo decide to punish Edo people. You understand? Because this is the highest level of punishment we can get by giving us or imposing a bad leader for us who does not know his left from his right. He's saying that if if 2 million people talk to two persons, you understand, you should add it together and tell him the number, and you should do your arithmetic. You understand? You can see that this guy not be in. You understand? And Edo will suffer. And this is the reason why we say this evil ring will beat all of us. We will suffer. You understand? Edo is going back to 1990 or even before 1999. All right, I beg. This morning I don't feel laugh. I say make I share una excerpts of una governor visit to UK and his speech, part of his speech in Glasgow for the Edo International Global Summit, according to them. I beg, Mona, watch this excerpt as they come.
Nigeria is very safe for investment. The economy is growing. The World Bank, the IMF, have rated us very high. The president has been able to stabilize our economy. For years now, you can see that the rate to a dollar is stable. So that is stabilization. The president has been able to bring about reforms that are very, very painful. On the long run, it will put Nigeria on the right track. To me, that is the kind of man I should follow. That is why I was quick to say, I am promising Mr. President. Today, I'm even very happy to hear that we have over 2 million people in UK here. So I promise Mr. President 2.5 million votes. If any of you here can call your family back home to say, vote for Mr. President. All of you here, I know you have 1 or 2, 3 persons back home. 2 million people talking to 2 persons. How many is that? So we do the arithmetic at the end of the day. But it is a privilege to stand here before you today at this Global Business and Investment Summit here in Scotland. Today is about investment, connection, and the courage to see Edo State as a frontier of opportunity. Edo is there for all of us to come and invest. I can assure you today, the first, Nigeria is very safe for...
Okay, all right. Shebuna, don't watch that video. Yeah, this is the speech of a supposed governor in an international summit. I really don't know how we got to this place in Edo. It is very disheartening. It is very heartbreaking, you understand, that all Okpebholo could offer Edo people was politics of 2027. That was the high mark and the highlight of his investment drive or his effort to go and woo investors in the UK. But it's quite disheartening that you still see elements of the APC trying to garnish, paint this show of ignominy and the show of shame. And most especially looking at the caliber, the set of people, I'm not surprised, not even caliber, because those are low profile people, very highly intellectually deficient kind of human being, people who are not intellectually mobile. Like the video you guys are watching, you see this kind of person that is even promoting it, Chrysosa, and people like the Google and no mind, and these are intellectually backward, stagnant, and people who do not even understand the rudiments of common diplomatic ties. They don't really know what it takes, you understand, for a government to tell its people that they want to woo investors, and they go towards that direction in a global light to embarrass the state. What Okpebholo did was a huge embarrassment to Edo people all over the world. And since Okpebholo became governor, each time people talk about Edo, they use him as a reference point to explain negativity, failure, backwardness, low IQ, low intelligence. These are the kind of things they use Okpebholo. If they want to even use him for skits, these are skits that shows how people, they show that the people are unintelligent, that if they want to portray an unintelligent person, they try to use Okpebholo as a caricature. You understand? It's not the person they use for skits that do not even profile Edo as a state where we have intellectuals. So it's quite unfortunate that Tinubu and Okpebholo decide to punish Edo people. You understand? Because this is the highest level of punishment we can get, by giving us or imposing a bad leader for us who does not know his left from his right. He's saying that if if 2 million people talk to 2 persons, if 2 million people talk to 2 persons, you understand, you should add it together and tell him the number, and you should do your arithmetic. You understand? You can see that this guy not being, you understand, and Edo will suffer. And this is the reason why we say this evil ring will beat all of us. We will suffer. You understand? Edo is going back to 1990 or even before 1999. In the next couple of months, we may not be able to pay salaries. You understand? Because we will continue to use, and you don't invest. You understand? And investors does not come in, and you don't drive the tax net. You understand? Look at Obaseki's time. Only that money they generate from those CFOs. These are huge money. You understand? Huge money. Even the Ministry of Planning and Urban this thing, they were generating huge resources to the state IGRO. You understand? Now these things are no longer there. You get? These things are no longer there. Now how do you start using no savings? At least Obaseki left a huge economy, a robust Edo economy, and a viable civil service. Okpebholo came, he has destroyed everything, and he still has the guts to be talking about investors to come in where there is no power. You have not brought your friends to come and invest in the power sector to add to what we already have in Grand Inaya and Osiomo. So that we look at Bayelsa State now, they have brought a gas turbine. Everybody is seeing how they can move towards this light to solve their light problem, because the national grid, there's no progress. You understand? There's no progress. So states must think of a way, look outside the box to create power for themselves so that they can bring investors. Okpebholo does not know that. He said he's even going back to the regular NEPA that cannot even give themselves light, that they use generator in their office. You can see the way Okpebholo thinks. He thinks 20 years or 30 years backward. He is not intellectually mobile. He has come to grind Edo, and as we speak, Edo is sinking and Edo is bleeding. Now the palace is saying we should pray for Edo, because Edo sincerely needs prayers, because we cannot continue like this, you understand, in another 4 years. That's why Edo people must wake up, must be at alert. We must reject APC, and in doing that, we must start from 2027, because Okpebholo's lifeline also depends on 2027. That's why he's more passionate about that than govern Edo. Please share this video, like this video. Thank you, and God bless.
About Okpebholo, I want to first of all thank the people in diaspora. You are the reason why we are here today. So much has been said here today. It's all about Edo. I want to tell you, congratulations. Because you choose rightly. When you choose rightly, a mistake is never made. You need to come to Edo now and see the difference. Sometimes I wake up midnight to ask myself, so all this project money were taken away from this our land. And I feel sad many a times when I hear some people, you hear them saying, Obaseki has done well. Probably has done well for them. But to me, he was a disappointment to a district. I am bold to say it because this is the 10th month now. We have renovated over 68 schools completely. When I passed through Tamboga Road, many a times I said, yes, I do have done well for themselves. The depth of Tamboga area, when I went there, I was asking Sylvester, is there a road from here? And why did he attract my attention? Because when I was campaigning, I went there and I told them, don't worry, I could not cross. I remember Adam Soshomole was so bothered because we can't move in with vehicle. Even to track it, it was a difficulty. Odubu said, I brought you here so that you see the sorry situation of this place. I said, by the grace of God, we will fix this place. Today, work is all going. And that road will take you out from the Uniben, Aziz, from Upper Mission. Then what about the Ute Palace Road? Just to name a few of these roads in Benin. I'm not talking about the Gelegele seaport that they were making noise about. If you don't have road to Gelegele, how do you enter the seaport? That road is 36 kilometers and it's ongoing. So many projects are ongoing. Hospitals, primary healthcare, just name the project. One thing that comes to my mind, the money of Edo does not belong to me. That will not make me rich. The only thing I owe Edo people is to use the money for Edo people. I am very wise. Quickly, I key into Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's New Hope agenda. I stay out of eye service because eye service will not help me. Every day, what I promise my people is practical governance. It's not my duty to stay in the office. It's my duty to go and see for myself and correct the wrong. That's exactly what I'm doing. Why did I say I'm very wise? It is because when the president came into power, the first thing he did, he said, oil subsidy is gone. The same way I said, killing of Edo citizens must stop. How do I do it? I have to send a bill to the House, stiff penalty, so that I can carry it out. There are frustrations here and there, but don't worry, I will get over it. Today, Nigeria is very safe for investment. The economy is growing. The World Bank, the IMF, have rated us very high. The president has been able to stabilize our economy. For months now, the rate to a dollar is stable. So that is stabilization. The president has been able to bring about reforms that are very, very painful. On the long run, it will put Nigeria on the right track. To me, that is the kind of man I should follow. That is why I was quick to say, I am promising Mr. President. Today, I'm even very happy to hear that we have over 2 million people in UK here. So I promise Mr. President 2.5 million votes. If any of you here can call your family back home to say, vote for Mr. President, all of you here, I know you have 1 or 2, 3 persons back home. 2 million people talking to 2 persons. But it is a privilege to stand here before you today at this Global Business and Investment Summit here in Scotland. Today is about investment, connection, and the courage to see Edo State as a frontier of opportunity. Edo is there for all of us to come and invest.
Now we don't hear from Joseph, and you also hear from the Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things wey dey happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.